Hi crew, the help here. Today we're going to go through real quick how to trim and burn level a center draft lamp wick. Although this will work on Cosmos lamps as well. There's a different system for doing flat wicks, but we want to go ahead and start with a clean, dry lamp with a brand new wick in it. We don't want any fuel in it. We don't want a wick that's had fuel. We want a brand new wick. And I did put a new wick in this Edward Miller number 2 and then sat it on the shelf for a couple of days before I got a chance to get to this video. But we'll go ahead and pop the chimney and the flame spreader back out, and then we're going to go ahead and grab a brand new razor blade. A very sharp, very new blade for this. And we'll go ahead and trim off all of the excess that's above those two draft tubes, using the inner and outer draft tube as your guide. And that'll get you pretty darn close. You get a little rub there and get all the fluff out, blow it out real quick. That'll get you pretty close, but we won't quite be there yet. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn the wick down so that we can just saturate the top of that brand new dry wick with some fluid. Here we're using Roncinol lighter fluid. You can use 97, 99% isopropyl alcohol or Roncinol lighter fluid, depending on what's easier for you to get. Then you'll just go ahead and put your flame spreader back in and put your chimney on and give it a light and let it burn. And what's going to happen is it's going to heat everything up and it's going to burn off all of that fuel that you put on the top of the wick, because remember, you don't have any in the font. And then it's going to start to burn the wick, and it'll burn the wick down to the level of those inner and outer wick tubes, as you see here. Just burns them right down, and it'll take 2 or 3 renditions of this, burning it dry and then taking the chimney off and pulling the flame spreader out, rubbing your finger around it, turning it back down, putting a little more fuel in the top before you really get a nice flat wick. And this here is after about 3 runs. We finally got a really nice flat level wick, and we'll put some fuel in it here, put it all back together, and you'll see that you get a pretty nice solid even flame once this thing is warmed up. But pretty much that's what you've got to do, and it does take some finicking. You know, I know a lot of people just cut them with razor blades, but you get a lot of flame spikes that way. You get uneven burns. This gives you a nice even burn, although it does take some extra work. You get a nice straight, flat, even flame front, just like that. So there you go. Everybody have a nice day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you down the road.